Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering Compound and providing a market analysis and outlook on this token. So if you're new to the channel and you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Alright, so let's dive in here on the daily chart. I just kind of want to begin by recognizing this major downtrend we started since May of 2021. So if you'll remember, that's when Bitcoin peaked at around $64,000. And, Bitcoin actually had this kind of double topping pattern where it came back up around here and it peaked at $69,000. But Compound did not in fact do that. It kind of rolled over and never really came back up to this all-time high. So it has been significantly weaker than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the market really, because you can see that in the price structure where we completely took out this low and we're actually down about 40% from that low. So this low was made right when Bitcoin was around $30,000. So pretty significant, and you can see how on the Compound Bitcoin chart, this has just been one long, really big downtrend, right? So you can see how, we take out some of these lows and we form some lower lows. We never really put in any higher highs. So it's quite the aggressive downtrend, and it really doesn't look like it's ended yet. Honestly, I don't see any signs that would hint to the end of the downtrend. I don't see why this doesn't continue lower and just follow this general trend, right? We have this pretty strong trend where prices just continuously moving down, and it really calls into question why would you be investing in this over Bitcoin, right? So if you can take into account this 92.5% drop against Bitcoin, that means if you had one Bitcoin worth of Compound in the summer of 2022, you would only have 0.075 Bitcoin today. So pretty significant as far as opportunity cost goes. So if you are investing in this, the opportunity cost is you're not investing in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has outperformed Compound significantly over the past few years. And Compound really just has more risk associated with it. So it really doesn't make sense if you're a long-term investor in this and you're looking at this chart, because you take on more risk and your return has been significantly lower against Bitcoin. So the opportunity cost is very high in this case. And you can see how it's just been kind of a stair-stepping down pattern where we have, this low made in place, we bounce out, we come down, we form a new low, and then we bounce again. However, this high is rejected on this previous low. So we have a support, we come down, make a new low, and then that previous support becomes resistance. And that's been the case again, right? We have this support, bounce, new low, bounce again, and that support at 0.00381 was our new resistance, right? You can see how it's just kind of stair-stepping down, where we have these general lows right here, and price is just really not able to advance at all, right? So just to illustrate that better, we have this low, bounce, new low, previous support becomes resistance, new low, previous support becomes resistance, new low. And if that trend continues, you can just see how quickly it adds up, right? Just kind of illustrate this a bit better. If the pattern continues, and I don't see why it wouldn't, then you're going to keep losing more ground against Bitcoin. And it's already down 92.5%, right? So definitely a very harsh long-term trend against Bitcoin. And the USD pair sometimes moves up, so you can obviously have gains associated with this token, but you could get much higher returns in other altcoins. So I just want to let you guys know that obviously you got this crazy move here of around 1,000%, which is obviously incredible. But most of the market was doing that. Ethereum was doing crazy returns. A lot of altcoins were as well, and this is just a very consistent downtrend. So I just want you guys to be aware of that, because it's obviously a very, very high opportunity cost. So whether you're invested in this or you want to get a position in this, and you're seeing these crazy discounts, just know that the trend could very well continue. And there's really no end in sight to this downtrend. Obviously, that could change, right? We could have this double bottom pattern. We could come back out and take out these highs. But I think that you want to stick with the downtrend in this case because the trend's always your friend until it ends. And this bounce is just kind of the same as all the other bounces, right? We have this bounce here. I don't see how that's any different. Have this bounce here. I don't see how that's any different. We had another bounce here. This one was very significant, like a 100% return. And ultimately, it just led to lower lows. So if you're following the trend, then it's obviously going to lead you lower over the long haul. It just doesn't seem to have a good ratio against Bitcoin. So I would consider, if you're invested in this or if you're looking for a position, your money might be better in Bitcoin, which is a far less risky asset. And you could see these brief relief bounces, but ultimately it's just kind of been consistently trending down. And if you just kind of overlay a bar pattern on these bounces, you can see how similar this bounce is, right? We have this bounce and then we continue to lower lows. We have this bounce and then continue to lower lows, right? This bounce was a little bit more significant than these two, but the overall structure of it is pretty similar, right? I outlined how previous support became resistance. And guys, I don't see the thesis behind getting behind this if your outlook is just many years, right? Many years, many months, whatever it is, you can see how the trend over the past months and years has just been consistently down. So I would really reconsider if you're looking for a position in this. I think there's much better opportunities out there. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you in the next one.